No more money for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Kings are back in the building. Oh my goodness. Hope everyone is doing well. As you can see, we're back after a week vacation. And it's yours truly, DJ Battle, in the building. Got Maximus the Great over there holding it down.
After after being in the punishment for 2 weeks almost.
Oh man. Oh man, what a difference being a week off on the show can make, man.
Woo,
Oh,
man,
oh my goodness. So much,
rough.
so much to talk about, so much to cover. Mm. Well, well, well. Let me get the rest of my windows set up so we can get ready to have some fun. Uh,
Do, 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 do,
that's that's electric. Oh, I got the doggone music playing. I got the presidential music playing. In the
Hey, hey, you remember when the time when the TV used to go off at
it
night?
had the colors on the TV like
Yeah,
after the Star Spangled Banner was being played. Yeah, yeah, that's back when people really lived lives back then. That was such a beautiful time. Ah, bring them
yeah.
back. Well, at the rate things are going, it might be back at the rate things are going.
Oh my God, don't say that. Oh my God. You know you wrong, bro. Because this shit is going down this year. It's going down.
Yep. But as you can see, we got the Kings up in here, so we might as well jump straight to it. Keep you guys waiting. Yours truly, the incredible DJ Battle in the building. Max with the great in the building. Man, what's cracking up there in the 313, man?
Man, we just getting it was cool off for a minute. Now we getting back hot up here, man. And
Ah,
you know, it's the same old same, more drama, more drama, and more drama, you
yeah,
know.
yeah. No, oh too well. Drama is just the name of the game, man. It's the name of the game. But we can definitely jump straight into it. Disclaimer time, basically letting you guys know that hey, just a couple Kangs up here in the building. We're just going to talk about uh, a whole lot that it took place in between the last show and the current one. We don't no drama, no BS, no legal issues, none of the above. We having fun, and more importantly, Maximus the Great.
Entertainment only, baby. Entertainment only.
Yeah, man, entertainment only, indeed, and I'm pretty sure. I don't even know where to begin, man. Last week was just so crazy. I'm out, traveling, having a, great time, thinking it's going to be, one of those weeks that I can just sit back and relax, and hopefully nothing crazy goes on out there in the world. And didn't take long. Didn't take long at all, Max was the Great. And we saw what took place out there in Pennsylvania. I'm up here, out on a cruise ship chilling back. And I turn the TV. I had to get dinner to wipe my face. And I see who somebody trying to take a shot at Trump. Like, oh my goodness. This is crazy, man. Who would want to take a shot at this cat? Well, it wasn't no surprise to me, but it still seemed kind of fishy. I was like, man, I got to sit back and really analyze this situation, man. And you know, I'm looking at the footage, man. I see, okay, all right, okay. You say he got shot. I'm like, damn, it just looked awkward how how he went down and popped back up and pumping the fist. Like, what kind of job are these cats doing? If this is really truly a situation where somebody's getting bust at like that, then why would you allow him to stand straight up like this and pump his fist?
Man,
So, and another thing to keep in mind is the type of weapon that was shot. You know, the bullets. You know, roughly this is actually the same type of bullet right here. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and I talked to a few gun experts, and I'm like, what's y'all thought? You know, is that capable of just nicking your ear and just you gonna just be all right and just bounce back a day or two later to talk about it. I didn't get no confirmation of. I got more. You shouldn't even have an ear. These things right here do damage. Um, so I'm not gonna speculate whether it's whether it's real or fake, but it just seemed kind of awkward. I know anybody that's been really shot. Um, it's gonna take them a while psychologically to even get back in front of anything, let alone a camera or interview or a convention like with a big crowd and just be back just like that, and you brag and talking about how the doctor said you healed him better than any other man before, all this other shit.
Ooh, he's a superhero.
He's a superhero. He in the interview talking about he took one for the nation. You know what I'm saying? The memes had me cracking up, man. What's your thoughts, man, on this shit, man? What's your
Man,
thoughts?
you know what? This right here is like a smack in the face to the veterans and for the people who in the service and all that stuff. Now remember, this the same guy who called all them people suckers, losers, and everything like that. My first thing is this: if he was getting shot, like if it was shooting them at that thing, why they didn't have no shields? Why they didn't put a vest on top of them? They could have all this stuff that it was needed. Because if you seen the guy, yeah, like he was in the Matrix. If you seen the guy who was the special enforcement or the snipers that was up there, you saw them with shields and plates and all types of stuff on top of the roof. Now, why wouldn't you not have that down there where the president, the ex-president was at? Why wouldn't you have nothing to cover him? They didn't even have the bulletproof umbrella to try to stop the bullets from shooting down there or nothing. Everybody just gonna go cover them up, and it didn't even look like they had bulletproof vests on themselves. So, because most of it, when you see a person have a bulletproof vest, a real vest that's supposed to stop things, it bulge out, and it make their suits look like it's like they just bigger than what they is. He ain't had none of that. Nothing. None of this was going on. And then on top of it, when he got shot, he acted like he was. It looked like when the WWF, when they used to have the tacks in between their fingers, Hulk Hogan and them, and they used to prick themselves and stuff, and they started bleeding on their forehead. Yeah, so all this stuff right here, if you'd seen him on The Apprentice, and if you'd seen him on any other of his little shows or whatever, he's a clown. He's a comedian. He's gonna do all types of stages and acts like this. This is stuff that he do. Because remember, he was the same guy talking about we had hundreds of thousands of people down here, watching me and stuff. And then you saw a picture of it, and then it's up in Detroit at the Black Church, and you only see about like maybe 50 white people and 10 black people. And then they had their own little sucker gang, the little sucker crowd, whatever. This shit was, to me, it looked like it was stage act all the way, from the beginning to the end. If anybody believes that he just took this bullet and did all this guy is a coward. He been a coward. He was the same coward that let the people go down there and march on the 6th down there, and he sat down in the bunker and laughed. You think this guy right here gonna take bullets for you? Oh no, man. This shit was a goddamn the spin-off to The Apprentice. The spin-off to The Apprentice to me. Because he would have got lit up. Especially when they talking about he had a AR. Man, and what that was it? 223 bullets. And then you know, even if it's a 22, anything at 22, you know how that ricochet, man, that's it would have went through his whole body, man. It would shatter half his bones, man. And then the only thing for him to shoot him on the ear. He was a bad shot just to hit him on the ear. You know, like pew pew, right on the tip of his ear, like.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. And then you see this build up. You know, they get all the celebrities or whatever to come out to, or if you want to call them celebrities. In this situation, you have a rapper slash influencer. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
oh, Omarosa.
Yeah,
she's not a rapper.
Rapper, influencer. I was like, man, they need to do their homework. They just threw anybody up there.
Hey, you know? Video Vixen, Pornhub. You know,
keep it real. Y'all always like to keep it real. Remember? No, you ain't got to make up no shit. Like, what song she known for? You know, and I ain't got no issue for her speaking. Hey, you go up there, speak your piece, but don't have her represented like she this big time influencer or a rapper. Not that that's a high, a high status or whatever. But man, come on, kill us. Now you doing what Democrats do. Just throw a fucking celebrity in front of you and just think that's just gonna be it. You know what I'm saying? He's throwing other clowns up in there. Speaking of wrestling, you throwing other clowns up in there. Like this guy.
This guy right here. Yeah. If anybody know Hulk Hogan would do anything to stay in popularity. You know, his whole thing, he goes out and he makes sure he spray on the tan while he walking on the beach. And then bring the tear out shirt so he could tear him off on the beach. Yeah, this old ass nigga 70. He's almost 80 years old up here tearing off his shirt and talking about a real American. And then this would make it even worse about him. You know, they had a little thing a little while ago when he made a real American beer.
Oh yeah, I picked it up.
Yeah, so it had a young black chick. She was one of the models for it and everything. As soon as he found out that it was her, he let her go and then told her that they shut it down. And then the next day when she saw the thing, he had two white girls replacing them. So this is the same type of Republican Party and Democratic Party and all these parties, what they do. They show you this like, I'm ready for the world. We are the world. And then 5 minutes later, as soon as you turn your back, give me some hand sanitizer. I should never touch that spook hand or that person hand or whatever, and don't want to deal with them. This is how it's been. You know, they've been fooling us for lifetimes, putting these so-called entertainers out here. Ronald Reagan, and I was there when that one, and that was even worse. You know, you got a person who's an actor, and he don't know shit, and then y'all want them to run the country and have other actors behind them while the real people in behind in the power. This is garbage, man. They should have taken this Republican Party thing, and they could flash all this shit down the trash. This was garbage. It was garbage.
Yeah.
It was garbage.
Yeah. Yep. And then, then they had JD Vance come up there and speak. And I'm like, who the hell is this cat? Then, you dig into his background and you hear what the people are saying that actually know him. They're like, this person we see, he ain't acting like the person we really know. He's doing a 180 just for the position. And basically he's just acting at this point. We call that out all the time,
Yeah.
And then you see the people walking around the convention. Now this is really make you think about something. As we look at the buildup of this character coming to the stage like it's a WWE event. I don't know anybody that ain't got shot that's gonna glamorize it or try to make it, a point of emphasis for damn near for marketing. Did you have people in the crowd and shit that had the little patch on their ear, little gauze on their ear?
Yeah, they put band-aids and stuff like the left eye.
Yeah. like he a warrior or something. You know what I'm saying? Like he a vet, like you said, disgrace to the vets. The real vets that go out there last thing they trying to do is glamorize, you know, they war wound or whatever. And like I said, you ain't gonna anybody I know got shot at, they're gonna be nervous for damn near years, decades probably. Last thing they trying to do is hop back in the same situation where they got shot, which leans towards, like Max said, being staged. You know, whether people believe it or not, I mean, it just show you how gullible some folks are to actually be in the crowd putting that shit on. Half the crowd got that on their ear, like you said, like
Yeah,
left eye, got the band-aid
yeah,
shit on the eye, got the
yeah,
band-aid on their ear. I'm like,
yeah.
man, this shit is just plain silly. He gets up there and he rambles, whatever, you know. Of course, I'm not the type of, I'm not gonna pay attention. I look at it just to see what kind of information I pull up, and it was just like the WWE. You know, he talking like people act like they don't have any kind of memory of what happened when he was in office. You know, it's like he can get up there and talk about his record or what he would have done, and man, you ain't do shit when you was in office. You telling people to take bleak. You know,
Hey, hey, how we how we come out with a surplus, and then as soon as you get in the office, and if anybody ever noticed this, when Republicans get in office, we always have a get in office, always a surplus for them.
yeah,
But soon as they leave out of office, it takes almost 8 to 12 years before a Democrat or somebody else come in office and get the surplus back where it's supposed to be. Because if you think about it, when what's his name was in office, Obama, we had a surplus. When Clinton was in office, we had a surplus. Every time we have a Republican, we in war, we in a deficit. I mean, everybody know they got to crack gold sooner or later. So, both of them the same party. But damn, man, this guy, when he was in office, ain't the only person got breaks was people who was filthy rich. I mean, filthy rich. And you had to be over the 250,000 range to get a break.
yeah,
And people making less, they paying twice as much as the millionaires. If you take their money wise, you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
35% of 40,000, that don't leave with shit. They don't leave with shit, man.
Yeah, and to the last point, I'm gonna jump off of Trump. Who gets on screen and talk about the doctors and saying I'm healing faster than any other human being he's ever known?
The Marvel characters, Wolverine.
Can't make this shit up, man. I'm not that good. Like the late great Paul Mooney said, I'm just not that good, man. I can't make this shit up. Yep. So it seems like old man Joe has stepped down, man. He just and it just seemed kind of suspicious on how it went down, but we'll just, take it at face value. You know, he he's stepping down. And then we got we got a prediction that came back from the Simpsons, man, that may have came true. So,
Yep.
you know, kind of makes you wonder, they must have some type of time machine, or is, or is everything staged like we think it is?
Man.
We got the picture. There she go.
Yep.
Oh, come
First
on.
black president.
There he is.
Yep.
No, I'll be quit messing with y'all. I'll be put to but but this whole thing, man, it's suspicious, man. We always tell you that, we don't rock with either side. We don't care. But I've been observing, especially on how Kamala presents herself. It's almost like a rerun, like something we've seen before. Except it's like, and we called this before, probably like a couple years ago. We called it Obama with a wig.
Yes, indeed.
This is exactly what this is right here, because you know, I knew it was something fishy when they threw her in as vice president. You know what I'm saying? And as a black American hired. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, Black American hired. I'm like, she ain't Black American.
Nope.
People can do light research and see that she's not Black American. You know,
No.
let's go through it. Here's her parents. There's her moms, beautiful moms, Indian lady, Jamaican father. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm.
have no issue with that. I'm cool, no problem. You know what I'm saying? Now here's where the problem kicks in. Before people start saying, "Oh, you just, why should that matter?" Let me tell you why it should matter. When it comes to our issues, meaning Black people in America, um, we notice that the government, whether it's a Republican or Democrat, will put people that look like us but from different countries. Now, if and when you talk about in terms of as far as reparations go, of course they're against it for us getting it because they know they don't have no rights to it. If they want reparations for their country, then they have to go, have grievances with their native country. So if you're Jamaican, then you deserve reparations, but through your country.
Yep.
Y'all need to go through your own process or any other country. So they come over here with that resentment, knowing that what our folks done for this country, and they don't want to see us get it because they know they're not entitled to it. So they'll purposely pit them against us. But that's the whole immigration thing too. They put people in office that look like us, but really don't have our best interest in hand. They'll get up there and say, "Oh no, we don't believe in it." You hear
Yeah.
you already hear the thick ass act. We don't believe in it. No, 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 no. You need to work hard. Motherfucker, your people was over in there Jamaica or any other country. How are you gonna speak on what goes on in our country? How dare you? You know what I'm saying? Not to say that's not our brother or our sister, but as far as citizenship goes, you need to handle your shit back in your country. Y'all act like y'all want y'all ass beat and on those sugar cane plantations and over in the Caribbean anywhere else. So
Yeah.
you fast forward and you see that how they purposely put Obama in there, knowing that he wasn't traditionally you know a brother. They doing the same thing with her. They're like, you know what? She down for the cause. She'll lock a
Yep.
nigga up quick. We look at her track record in California. Now people will
Yep.
just say, well, maybe you should follow the law. Well, you shouldn't be giving no long extended prison sentences for no minor marijuana infractions. But
Man.
okay, let's say she did do her job. Okay, they go now. Let's look at how they present her. When you notice in the interview, and there's been interviews out there that where she probably says, yeah, she's South Indian.
Yep.
Proud,
Yep.
proud. You never once
Oh,
heard her say she was a
Indian.
proud Black
And he
woman.
said she was black.
Huh?
Nope.
No.
And then
So
she said she was Jamaican.
yeah, and
You
that
don't
and
say
also,
black American or African or from Nigeria. You don't say none of that.
nah, nah, nah. So they give her an easy softball question when she was running for when she was running for president. I want to say when she was running for president. And they tossed her the easy question when they said, so what's your thoughts on reparations? Then she tap danced around it and gave some bullshit answer. And then she said something like, "Oh, well, I'm not just gonna do stuff just for the African American people." No, I was like, okay, cool. We know exactly how you feel.
Yep.
So for the higher ups, it's like, you know what, this is exactly who we need. And most
Yep.
people don't pay attention to stuff like that. The first thing they're gonna look at is from a separation, a divide and conquer tactic to divide the Black woman and the Black man. Because the first thing they're gonna say is, well, they don't want to support her because she a woman. Nah, that's not it. That
Nope.
ain't it. We've seen the bullshit before, and this time people are fed up. It has nothing. We can say, okay, yeah, she's Black because her pops is Black. We can say that, but she's not Black American. She don't have our 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 history or struggle. None of that shit. It's not the same, and you don't, and you clearly don't. You let it be known how you feel about it. They know it. We know it. So okay, I just find it interesting, man, that most people don't do no research and just look at the fact that, oh yeah, well, she went to Howard, she went to HBCU, she was AKA. I'm like, cool, that's cool, and I'm cool with that. But I'm still not fall. We're still not gonna fall for the okie doke. And then what they're gonna turn around and do is, and and this will tell you everything you need to know when it comes to the convention that in Chicago, the Democratic convention. When you see them start putting people in your face when they ask about our issue that's like, and I'm not knocking Glorilla, but if
Man,
you talking about real issues that our people are going through, and you need people, that have real solutions and real conversation about what our people are going through. You don't need to talk to no damn entertainer.
nope. You know who they need to be talking to, honestly? I think that we should be trying to, if we're going to connect to anybody, should be teachers. Actually, teachers, from different aspects of, different communities and different things, man. Because they're the ones who's grooming up the upcoming Americans, you know. So you should at least have somebody who knows what's going on with the problems in schools. Them is the number one issues that we got in America going on. Problems within the school system. And like I said, if you on a double-edged sword, that's double-edged. You getting cut both ways. Black folks, we get cut both ways. If we go into a predominantly white neighborhood, we getting cut that way because now our dollars is going to another neighborhood. And then we go to a black neighborhood and we ain't be able to get our rights that we should from the neighborhood. So we getting cut both ways. So that's the problem that we got, the issue. But to me, it's more, we should have more teachers, more people who's actually dealing with the community, not these guys who go out here and wave their hand up every 5 minutes and say, hey, I'm going to take care of y'all. And then you find out a couple weeks later that they done already stole $50 million from their campaign fund, and then they don't want to get a campaign fund back and stuff like that. Yeah, we got a big issue, man. We got a big issue. We keep on putting the wrong people out there to represent us. I don't want no billionaire, millionaire to represent me, because a billionaire can't represent me at all. And it can't be, and actually a billionaire and millionaire can't represent 90% of American people anyway. So that's the reason why I say it's kind of crazy that you start asking people like Glorilla and Lil Wayne and Omarosa and all these people who got this celebrity status where people is actually taking care of them and they really ain't got to do too much but just show their face, compared to a person who got to actually get up in the morning, take care of business, walk over their kids, their parents, their family members. They don't have no staff members out here doing all they work for them and all that. That's the real America. I don't get this fake America, because this fake America, you can get somebody else and pay somebody to do all the work for you. But you can't do that in reality. In reality, you got to do the work. So I never ever got the stars with the stars and rappers. If I wanted somebody, I would rather have college teachers or trade school teachers. Yeah, real teachers, principals and stuff like that. Actually in geographic, that knows what's really going on in the society.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I definitely shout out Dr. Clark Anderson. To be a person like this, you need to have who's served in the government, knows the inner workings, and been speaking on Black issues. When you have people up there that you're speaking to, then we can take it serious. But until just throwing these entertainers up there, what Quavo gonna tell me? Well, I don't want y'all, make sure y'all represent us. That's all I want y'all to do is represent. Just some old dumb shit like that. People don't even know what he's saying and don't know what to ask for, can't even articulate what we asking for. And I'm just saying, and people fall for it. That's the thing. But see, that day's over. I
don't know, man. I don't know, because they forget about Lil Wayne and all the rest of the guys who were representing Donald Trump on the first term. Oh, he gonna do this and he gonna do this. You remember Jim Brown, all them? Yeah, Donald Trump gonna do this. Herschel Walker, yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, you're right. You got some clowns out there that are still. You always got those folks out there that just fall off. But I will say that it's been an increase in percentage of folks who see through the bullshit. That see, I don't care either way. It's jacked up no matter which way you look, whether it's left or right. It's no good choice. You know what I'm saying? So, our people been through enough shit that we can get through any situation. This is going to be no different. That's why I don't put too much time, energy into politics, because we always find a way to make it, no matter what. So never look at it as a doom and gloom type situation. But it is still going to be some turbulent times as we get closer to the election. You already see the racists are turning up in Nashville. Just wilding out, man.
And yeah. Republicans party shooting at Republican Party members. Donating $50 to the Democratic Party before he shoot at the Republican.
It's a total shit show. You got a whole sect of like the really racist MAGA heads. They mad as hell that J.D. Vance is the president, because they was like, who this dark ass lady over here talking on the microphone that says she is white?
Camilla.
Basically, how are we gonna trust him to do right by us? And she got red down her forehead, and you know what I'm saying? And here's another thing that people are recognizing about what Democrats are doing. The great replacement. Letting the floodgates open. Who let the floodgates? Whose job was to keep the floodgates open? Keep them from opening up. I think it was the vice president's job to keep the gates closed. But she took many shit ain't funny. Ain't nothing funny. We know exactly. We see what's going on in Chicago, New York. When you don't have funds for a certain community, all of a sudden the fund is there, but under the conditions of the immigrants or the invasion.
With the rotisserie rack on the street.
Rotisserie rack for you. Rotisserie rack for you. Rotisserie rack for you.
Rotisserie rack. Yeah, man. Oh, this is terrible, man. This is terrible.
You think, man, that the Democratic convention is going to be in Chicago, so that's going to be a hostile situation potentially. You get up there, you come up there with Kirk Franklin and a whole bunch of rappers, and Glorilla and Lotto and Beyonce, Drake. Oh, I ain't gonna bring Drake.
Kendrick Lamar.
They gonna say they're not like us. They gonna be out there. Gonna be out there with me. The AKA gonna be stepping this shit like. Oh.
Yeah. That's it. AKA.
Yeah, AKA, man. So that. So they're gonna manipulate. They're gonna milk that to as much they can get out of it. They're gonna milk it. Watch. They're gonna milk the shit out of it. Man. And the kids gonna fall for it because of she AKA she wanted to divine nine. Yeah, we need to represent for her. I'm not buying it, man.
Nope, stop buying it. Look, man. Anyway you go, we in trouble on the thing. We ain't got that third. We only got two parties, which is actually one party, and we ain't got no real third party, man. So. They be talking about grassroots and all that. So y'all don't get enough money because 99% of these factories and these high corporations is back in between either a Republican or Democratic Party. Yep. So you got to be a straight up multi-billionaire or trillionaire just to run, to be in the third party, because your funds will run out before you can even get through.
Yep.
Well, what was his name? Ross Perot. Remember?
He basically was just paid by the Republicans to fuck it up. You see,
Hey,
I got so
Rich.
many pictures of him and them Bush together, like shaking hands, got their arm around him and shit. Like, we did it again. I'm like, man, you start looking at shit like that, you be like, man. But now, what you see is, it's funny how you see now that they're intentionally, the Republican and Democrat nominee, they'll have meetings together saying that, okay, we don't want no third candidate. No third candidate. They don't want to. Well, as far as debates go, you ever notice when the
Yeah,
debates go, every three candidates, they'll just
yeah,
they make a pact that they want to allow a third candidate to be in a part of the debates, because wouldn't it make sense to have the other potential um, candidates to be up there on stage with them, like Cornel West or
yeah,
Robert Kennedy,
yeah,
So it to me, that's a bigger sham. Like, look at it, look how they control this shit.
yeah, yeah. And let's be honest, man. Once it get up to the roundabout, I ain't trying to be mean. I ain't trying to say anything really. But once they get up to around about that 60 and 70 years old, once you start hitting 60 and 70 years old, you should be able to be president, man. Because we already know a lot of people, physically, mentally, and they're not gonna be able to do it. It's just it's only a few of them. If you can look at, it's a few real healthy people for that job. That job is so stressful. Man, you could tell how stressful it was. Barack Obama went in office with just like 4 or 5 gray hair. When he got out of office, he almost looked like him. Think about it. Every time when they get out of office, they be pure white. They hair be, unless they spray it or whatever like that. That's because they be so damn worried. And you got to be up all night. You know what I'm saying? The president, you ain't got no time to sleep. 8 hours. You ain't getting no 8 hours of sleep. It's always a crisis.
Well, what's the retirement age for just the common worker? Is around seven? Is it in between 65 and 70?
Yeah, it's around about 65. Yeah.
So why would you put somebody in the most important position with all that stress?
Thank you.
And then they get in front of a camera and go, "Oh, totally fit. I'll whoop your ass in a handicap game of golf. I'll whoop your ass." Debating about golf? You know what I'm saying? And then you don't know the mother had a stroke during the damn debate because he just and had some good Scotch name.
Yeah, it's a good sex last night.
Dick something last night, But all the truth come out when your ass get old, especially get drunk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The shit that you want to say, it just come out now. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens when you're old. You don't give a fuck no more.
Yeah, they don't give a
It is
fuck.
there. It is there. So they had to get him out of there, man. And then they went by the script with Gerald Ford when he did that damn interview in 1989 when that little girl asked him. And we had this on the show was it last year, at least a couple years ago. And that little girl asked him, is there a way that the president could be female? And then he was like, well, no, but it had to be something extraordinary that happened. Basically,
it's that.
He had to come in on the coattail of the vice president, and this motherfucker just happened to be old as hell and sick, and about to walk out about to go to the Golden Gates. That'd be the only way she'll become. And once she get into power, there'll never be a man president again.
Man. Woo-wee.
1989. The way you look how he framed this shit, too. He said he'd be, maybe in 4 to 8 years. I'm like, 4 to 8 years? I was like, that kind of off. That's 1989. Then I put the two numbers, 4, 8, 48.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man. That this is
Yeah, man.
scary. You know, they going by so many different scripts from Simpson to Gerald Ford.
Man,
Um,
man, you don't know what this political thing is like. It's crazy, man, because we got so much tension going on, and it's like we got presidential tension, then we got vice president tension, then we got the senator tension, Republican tension, everybody in tension. Hey, nobody don't want to work together. We in the, except this guy. This guy, he just say, don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. That's his favorite.
Don't talk about it. That shit happen. You know,
Yeah,
that's you know, selected anyway. They're not elected, they're selected. So
yeah.
you let it go down. You don't talk about it, and yeah, that's it. And watch my movie.
Man, this is some bullshit, nigga. This is some real bullshit. Camilla, or whatever she wanted to be called, or whatever that long name and everything. Everybody already say she ain't nothing but a party girl anyway, dog. That's all she is, man. And you can imagine this. Can you imagine the late at night when they be having the parties, the presidential parties and all this stuff, and all them drinking and all this, telling all the secrets, you know.
She gonna have that vodka wide open. Wide
But
open.
she probably drinking that what they call it, that Don Q. She got that Don Q. Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, I remember also in the interview that what did you eat? You know, says, oh, I love curry, this is man, listed all the Indian dishes. Like, yeah, this is. So I'm like, damn, how come they got this picture up? We'll eat some chicken.
Yeah, with some hot sauce.
See, they starting their bullshit already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for me, I'm just gonna have the popcorn, have me a good beverage, and watch this shit show.
Man, this is gonna be terrible.
Shit show, man. It's gonna be a shit show. We gonna be clowning like we usually do.
Yeah, and I'll tell you one thing. What you need to do is start buying you some extra bullets. Cause it's gonna be some trouble.
Put this mud on my ear. Yeah, that shit look good.
Yeah. Hey, shoot that. Now shoot that bullet right behind my ear. And then so it can shoot the person in the crowd. Because wait, didn't it kill 2 people in the crowd too?
Yeah. Kill somebody in the crowd.
Yeah, killed the father. He was protecting his kids. Yeah, man.
It's a shit show, man.
Yeah. Man. And then how they shot the young guy too. He ain't take no time. The sniper, the Secret Service sniper.
Yep.
Great headshot, nigga.
That right there, straight Patsy. If you
Man.
don't know what Patsy is, look that shit up.
Man.
Somebody ain't had nothing to do with that shit, didn't do it, and they just basically just framed him. Kind of like, was it Judas and
yeah. And then the Messiah.
Messiah.
The Black Messiah, Judas and the Black Messiah. But this is the Kennedy. He tried to do this like the Kennedy thing. He tried to make himself seem like he Kennedy. Lee Harvey Hartwell. Or he was out there, this guy. And everybody like, man, he wasn't even nothing like that.
Yeah. Somebody said it sounded like some lady she was a MAGA head too. She was like, I didn't hear a real gun. I shoot all the time. I didn't hear a real gun. I heard some caps. Like she said it didn't even sound like a real gun. I said, look at this. Y'all own people telling on y'all. Then the shit that killed me when this clown right here get on TV.
Oh man, this.
Woo,
man. And you took the picture perfect with that mouth wide open. Dear God, save my president, Lord. Jesus, save my president. He made sure he protected my president.
He the raccoon did this shit like.
Yeah.
This motherfucker was like, it was an act of God because he knew
Man.
America needed him like Jesus Christ. I was like, this motherfucker, he just took the whole load. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? He took the whole lake.
oh, 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 ah.
I just don't get it, man. I just
I
don't
do, man. I do.
it's
Because
just
there's so many people that this is their life, man.
acting.
Yeah, that look, man, if they ain't getting the attention, what they go do whatever they want, whatever they can do to get that attention.
Tim Scott did that spirit like, I gotta suck what? What? For how long? Well, fuck it, then. We going, okay, I'm ready.
Yeah.
So, shit,
Yeah.
it's been just pure entertainment. We seen it from one end of the spectrum to the other, man. It's just
That damn Tim Scott, man. I swear, man. He went from the teeth that where they was all jacked up with the yellow. Now he got them clean. And every time you see him, he got his mouth open and smile, his eyes book like man.
he got some work
He
done.
doing
He
this.
got some work done for sure.
Oh
Definitely
no.
got some work done. This shit, that gingivitis was doing his job with this shit, boy. Come on, man. Gingivitis, yeah. Shit, yeah. All kinds of bacteria. This shit just gnawing away.
Ooh, that nigga got the picture of that.
Yeah, he got some major work done, buddy.
Ooh, man. Yeah, yeah. This guy, dog. It's a shame, man. He went, but my thing is that all of them guys and the females with Nikki and all them said they would not. That all of them would say, I would never ever be behind Donald Trump. And here we go now. I back behind him 110%.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
They tell you everything
What
you
do
need
you
to
do?
know right there. But it got to take an had to take an act like Morgan gets shot in the ear for them to so they can look bad. It can look like he's heroic. He took
Yeah,
one for the country.
yeah.
So
But see, you know what? The reason why he did that because that's shit that came out of his mouth when he started talking about the vets. And now he want to make it seem like he a real American. That's why they got Hulk Hogan. I'm a real American and all bullshit. Man, I just pray these people do not fall for this stupid shit, dog. This shit is so. This shit is just like the movie. He couldn't write it no better, man. The scripts is man, him getting up there, Hulk Hogan tearing t-shirts off, and she over there wearing the same color as the president, as Bart Simpson, Maggie. Oh man, this is funny, man.
really happy to be here. She gonna slip out her accent, gonna come out with him. Very happy to be here. Oh, we out here in these streets, girl. Out here in these streets. But shit's crazy, man. You're right, Lexi. It's definitely look like a damn fool and a disgrace for sure. Sure. But man,
So is Big Lex. This shit is crazy. I don't understand it, man. How people could just fall under it, the matrix. Just all into this like it's true. This shit is not true. This is a scam, another scam.
yeah, yeah, yep. Definitely a scam and definitely definitely transition out of this shit show. We got a couple other serious topics we need to talk about.
Ooh. Ooh.
Well, it seems like in Illinois, this situation out here with a deputy named Sean Grayson to go respond to a call that was made by Sonya Massey, and everyone who's seen the video saw this pretty much just a modern day lynching. No other way to paint it. He already made the threats on what he was going to do, and he followed through on it. She didn't pose no threat, and this cat he already had a sketchy background, and the sad thing is, if this was a year later under if Trump's plans on giving police immunity like he says he is, then this would be done, and then you can't even question
It's based in martial law.
it. Yeah, it can be done. You can't even question it.
Man, I was kind of messed up on this video how he shot her. He dropped her right. Like she was sitting up there with a pot of water, some water and stuff, and the two cops, and then all of a sudden you just see her drop. Boom.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, he shot her in her head. Oh man, and that was close range. It's two cops, and that's the thing with two cops.
Brutal, bro. And that's the scary part about if they do if Trump does win and he does exactly what he says he's going to do, which is give them immunity.
Martial law.
So
that's what basically means.
Yeah. But fortunately in this country you got the right to bear arms. So
Ooh.
So don't.
It might get real messy, baby.
That's the difference between this country and any other country. So people gonna start to be proactive, and protect themselves, because what other choice are you giving to people?
Especially you call somebody come to your house and they shoot you.
Yeah.
The same people you call shoot you in your face, blow your brains out
on camera, and letting you know he's gonna do it too.
Yeah.
He said he was gonna do it. So this one right here is not. I'm not gonna put too much energy there because
you know what? Another thing that I wanted to say, people might not realize it. Okay, I'm really not appreciating, like, you see all these cops, and if you notice them, all of them tattooed it up, like gang members. Yeah. All of them is tattooed up like gang members, man. More than being they want to talk about quote on society, but look, they'll see you with tattoos and they consider you a gang member. Why, when I see you with tattoos, I can't consider you as a gang member? Yeah.
Boys blue.
Thank you. But all the tattoos and stuff, you start knowing, the more and more you start seeing these cops with all these things tattooed all over their face, arms, all over their body and everything. And I'm not saying, but come on, man. Being a cop, you want to be discreet where everybody can't identify you. And giving tattoos is like the quickest way for everybody to identify you, to me.
Oh, yeah.
You miswrong somebody and they see your tattoo, and then out in the street they see that tattoo and they see you, they light your ass up because they gonna see that tattoo. That's why I never understood that. Why all these cops, more and more you start seeing with all these tattoos. So all that is marketing where they can write down and say, this is such and such, just like same thing when they take you to court.
Oh, yeah. Like, what that black tear represent? I was crying,
You see how many skulls he got on his arm? You don't know if he putting them skulls on his arm for each person that he killed.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why you look at it, you be like, man. And, a lot of them, there's a bunch of bones and skulls and, it ain't shit where you like a flower or whatever. I'm talking about skull, knife, trigger, Yeah.
Yeah. Straight up skull, bones. It's like almost like, oh, he's a good boy. He's a good one. How you know? I've seen enough to know he's one of our boys for sure.
Yeah. Yep. You got two skulls. You got a skull on there with two knives stuck through it there with a snake, and then with a billy club. That means he's a good one.
I mean, he got a couple bodies. You don't get a certain kind of body too to get those skulls. You get a certain type of body.
Oh, okay.
Fuck this damn file. Hire that motherfucker. So you like,
Yep.
I like,
We'll hire him again.
I like motherfucking scotch, and I like what else you drink?
Johnny Walker Red.
Got the DUI. You got a DUI for it. You got a couple DUIs and everything.
Man, ain't that shit crazy?
But the state of Illinois, you can have a couple DUIs and still get a badge. You just had you had a stressful night.
I don't know, man. The rules don't count, do it no more.
Nope. Unless you play for a basketball team, you got to cover that shit up. Football, basketball, you got to put some over that shit. Kids are watching TV. You don't want to set a bad example. This motherfucker pulled up right to a ticket. This motherfucker got skull, black tear on his face. Got motherfucker down.
Got naked woman with titties hanging out and with a knife cutting her throat and
on the tattoo.
On the tattoo.
This motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? They got spook killer on his tattoo written on his neck. Spook killer. but motherfucker play for a football or basketball, he gotta have the little special tape and shit to cover it up. Y'all see this person works for the city, the county.
Yeah. They had to go through background checks and everything, making sure he's supposed to be psychological, ready for combat. And guess what? He worse than anybody out on the street. Actually, he worse. He's 10 times because he think that he's able to get away with it, man. And nobody ain't gonna say nothing to him.
Let that shit go to trial. Let that shit go to trial and old boy get in office. Throw that shit out of court. We need our soldiers. We need our soldiers. And yeah, we say this shit in a humorous tone, but we dead serious.
Ooh, yes.
This is it's more cats like this behind the badge than
And the ones that we think are it's more bad than good, and I know that for a fact.
Oh yeah,
I know that for a fact. I know a whole bunch of bad ones. I can count on my hand the good ones. The bad ones, they all over.
Oh yeah. So it's scary, because it with the issues that people think they voted for, and at least from my people perspective, screwed either way.
Yep.
Yeah, cop killers and like you say, riots. If Trump is in there, or purge basically.
Yep. And that's what it is.
And if Kamala wins, he being replaced anyway because they already who they let the floodgates in under. Both parties.
Yep. Both parties. It don't matter. They can't say Republicans. They can't say Democrats. Both parties. Because you was the one who said you was gonna build a wall, never build a wall. Took the money. Took the money. Nobody want to talk about that missing money for that wall. Nobody don't say nothing about that money. Because Mexico's supposed to been doing half, and then Trump has been doing the other half. None of that money has appeared. That Trump wall money.
That Mexican president was laughing like a mother was like,
man, he was like, thank you. No, he said, thank you to make this resort down here.
He put his Modelo like
he said he put out the Mandela. Stella. You got the Estella.
Yeah, we had it now. Dos Equis like, they stay thirsty, my friends. Them motherfuckers. Shit. They thirsty.
Hell no.
That motherfucker laugh like common. You laugh.
You silly as fuck got her laughing like goddamn Myra.
That motherfucker, that was some bullshit. Like, man, y'all crazy. They gonna build that bullshit.
Man.
I got to share the beautiful picture of Sonya Massey, man. It's just a shame that had to happen. Crump's already on top of it, so Anytime he slide through, you know,
This one right here is closed shut case. I don't see how they. I mean, you call the people, you let them in there, and then the motherfucker gonna pull the gun and shoot you in your face, right in your face, drop it.
Close range.
Yeah, and then make sure the guy don't get the damn medical shit to go help her. He stopped his partner.
Yeah, that's it's a sign of things to come. So yeah, definitely want to send an RIP to the to the fam, condolences. Man, it's the way the direction it's been there. It's just they keep kicking that extremism more and more. They just getting more and more extreme with it.
Yeah.
Last story. This next story, man.
Yeah, good. When that was that 2 years ago when they shot the other black chick through the window in Texas.
Oh yeah, remember that. That was during the same time when that's what Texas was popping off when Amber Geiger also had went in the apartment.
Yeah, shot my man eating ice cream.
Yeah, over eating ice cream. You know what I'm saying? Probably got through putting the hammer down on the old lady. He just sit better. Well, man, because she probably walking in, he probably putting on, oh God, oh your mama. And she probably live up above him. Hey, take this shit no more.
Tired of this big dick nigga fucking. Tired
of this shit. I go there, I got the bedroom right up under my, oh your mama. Oh, oh. Went down there. Go ahead. No, yeah. But it's just crazy, man.
Yeah, man. Cause this right here, that to me is almost disassembler. You call the people to your house to come for your protection, and they kill you.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. Yep. We'll definitely transition out of that and just, send our prayers on that one. That's
to the family, man.
Yeah, but down here in my neck of the woods, man, it was hot. You remember it was hot as hell a couple weeks ago, y'all. Everybody's in the
heat. Yeah, when it was like in the 100.
Heat index 116.
Yeah.
And this is a tragic story. A woman was, doing her route and come to find out, I didn't know that the postal trucks didn't have no air conditioning units on them.
Oh yeah, I've been through that.
And so, which should be damn near illegal, especially when you're in certain places in the South. Even up there sometimes in summertime, shit. Even doing that heat wave.
Touch that seat, Nick. Touch that seat. Yow!
Yeah, man. So it's up in there, 116-degree heat index, and inside the cars, it's probably 4, 5, 6 degrees higher because you ain't got no kind of damn no air
cooling system,
no type of cooling, and she go up in the back of the doggone truck and shit. It's even hotter back there. And then she went to a bathroom somewhere, and she just passed out and died like from heat. It was basically from the heat. So
the heat broke.
Yeah, so I was like, man, this shit right here is terrible. So definitely check on your loved ones, man. Her name is Wednesday Johnson. Very active lady.
She was only 51. She was 51.
She was like 54, I think, 51 or 54. But she was a very active woman. Enjoyed life to the fullest, and it's just, her family could very well have a soup. You know what I'm saying? Because come on, man, no conditions. It ain't like you out somewhere where it's occasionally hot. Down here, it get hot as hell.
Yeah.
And then you had the heat wave, 116 heat index. Come on,
man.
Yeah. Put them people in a vehicle with air conditioning. Come on, man.
And then they had problems with the buses. I mean, the buses were like that, man. And you had to call off and tell them on the route, like, I can't drive this bus. And I don't have the air conditioner's on. And sometimes they'll be like, some people would drive them. I wouldn't drive mine. If it got real hot, nah, bro. Even though they had a little fan that blow out, and then they had the little window and stuff like that. But man, when it gets like 80, 80 and 90 in here with the muggy weather, humid and stuff, everywhere you go, you sweating. You can't. The air so thick. Got so much moisture in the air, so it was a lot of times where a lot of people have with just like I can't ride, I can't drive this, and the company be mad as hell. They be mad, and then the first time one of the old times say back in the old days, well, motherfucker ain't back in the old days. The first thing was saying back in the old days, well, this ain't the old days. You got air conditioning, we can use it. You got the AC, but yeah, a lot of jobs, man, they don't care about that. They say you roll down your window. Yeah, man, a lot of companies don't have air conditioning vehicles. So
you want to be able to take care of your employees and your customers and make sure they're comfortable. Just don't make sense to have them in that kind of heat, suffer. And that's a no-win situation.
I know they don't care, man. These guys, all they care about them dollars. When them dollars coming in, that's all that matters. But the person, like honestly, we're like tools, man. Once a tool ain't be able to use, throw that one away, and then they grab another one, put another one in place. So yeah. It's sad to hear, this happen, but shoot, I done seen a lot of people who got carried off the bus from heat stroke. And I'm saying about wasn't even driving for probably about 10 or 15 minutes. It get so hot in there, it'd be 100 and something degrees. Yeah, man. So this is sad, man. This is sad, especially for them to have all this money. They cut all the jobs. Made a lot of people leave from clerks and a lot of the drivers and stuff. But y'all didn't fix none of the vehicles. None of the newer vehicles, they got air conditioner in there. The new ones, the ones who made like the old Jeep ones, none of them got it.
That's terrible. Yeah, that's terrible. Well, I hope they, once they get this big ass lawsuit, they do something about that.
Ooh.
Hope they do something about it.
No, it might be in the damn union book. You might not know contracts. You know how contracts are. They can slip some stuff in there where like, hey, you should have known that you was gonna pass out, or you should have said this. They try to do everything to cover their butt.
No matter what decision you make, you get punished for it.
Yep.
You should have took time off. I don't give a fuck what the job to do. The contract say you motherfucker drive pass out. You motherfucker pass out, you should have called out.
Yeah.
Motherfucker screw you away.
Yeah, that's exactly how it was, man. Either you pull that bad boy, and then they say, oh, you ain't trying to listen. Oh, you not listening to us? Oh, okay, we got something for you.
Terrible.
And I pull my shit over, and I be like, fuck that, man. I ain't driving this motherfucker. Y'all get somebody. I tell everybody get off that motherfucker. I said, it's too hot in here.
Too hot, man. Too hot. Get the ice. Get the ice.
Man, I'm talking about 100, be 100 and some degrees inside. Outside be 90 something. But when that vehicle get packed with all the people and all that plastic and metal, all that stuff heat up from the sun. See, people don't realize that just make it even hotter, man. That's they ain't got no insulation or no plastic styrofoam in between the metal and the plastic. Shit, now you get nothing but heat.
Yeah, trap. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Yeah, man, but definitely gonna go to one last topic. It's not really much, just to pretty much give folks a heads up. of things to come. Because I noticed when I was
Ooh,
coming
ooh.
back from my vacation, there was another hack job that had took place with Delta Airlines. I want to say it was not Southwest, it was Delta, United, and American. There
Yeah.
was
All
big
the major ones.
big dogs got hacked. You know what I'm saying? So you start to see a trend with a lot more industries getting hit with hacks. Even banks, have been catching it. Some are closing. So I say this to say, be prepared, especially with this being an election year. A lot of this shit is being done. It's being orchestrated.
Yep.
Better have a plan. Get your money out. Get some money. Keep that cash. Get some cash on hand. You know what I'm saying? Get you a couple stacks to put up. Some cash, so because you don't know if they want to hit your bank or anything, or we might get it shut down. And like I was saying earlier, that remember when TV used to go off, like Max was saying,
Yeah.
don't be surprised them days come back if everything get knocked off. So definitely, keep some money keep a nice large sum of money, in your secret place that's accessible. Get the green thumb popping. Um, just get ready because this a lot of outages and a lot of shortage, and don't be surprised be a lot of layoffs and everything that come right behind it. So it's gonna be some dangerous times during this election. And I think we know it's being done on purpose, but just got to be prepared, man. What you think? What you think, Max? What you think? Other tips you got for the folks? That
So, food. That's the major thing, Like I got some canned food, but it's hard to go through the canned food because you gotta look on the back of the label, see if it say biogenetic or genetic or engineered. And so that's would be the biggest problem that I've been having, trying to find some of the stuff in the can, to keep. And so water, make sure you get you some filters.
huh?
I got pictures where I do the alkaline water. All the water come through there. So we do the alkaline water 24/7. I don't even do the bottled water no more. Just do that. You know. And then if you get a chance, anybody, try to get a generator. If anybody, that's the main thing. But my next thing, I want to get the solar panel with a generator. So because the way how things is going, you don't know what's gonna happen, man. You know the the way the economy, like 1 minute you'll see it's up this minute, down this minute, and then all of a sudden, like you think about, like you were saying, they hit all the major airlines, but before they hit the minor ones, before that, remember they
Yep.
had hit Frontier,
Yep.
Spirit,
Yep.
the rest of them. Now they hit Delta, the rest of them, Southwest, American, Carolina, Northwest, all of that stuff. So it's kind of messed up, man, because 90% of the people want to enjoy themselves on a vacation or go someplace to take a flight, man. So they ain't got to be driving or taking so many hours. But shit, the way how I feel now is probably be best to you to have your rental car and drive to your destination than trying to fly there, because we had I had people who already said they told them it was gonna be like a week before they can get their flight together, and they out of the country. So it's really tore up a lot of people. Imagine if you got a job and you're just starting, or you got a job that's paying some decent money, and you got to be there.
Mm.
This is the biggest problem. This remind me that incident remind me of 9/11. So that time I was working at Hertz at the rental car place, and you know what the rental car place did? They gouged everybody. man, that's why they had a big ass lawsuit because they was charging people like $600-700 for a rental car. You know what I'm saying? Because they had to drive the rental car, like people driving to Texas, California, man. Then they was charging them for the day, for not for delivery back to get the car delivered back to the place when they usually do. If you go to one out of state, they just transfer that, leave that one there, and then use another. No, they did a big scam. So the rental car companies, all of them had to pay that money back. And I think this is like this scam right here. They had people out here that was paying, they had to pay to get home because the fact that they were telling their flight was going to be 2 or 3 days delayed. So you think about it, I got to be at work on Monday. I catch my flight, and I'm supposed to be on Sunday. I'm supposed to be on my flight, but I'm supposed to be there before Monday, and I ain't being there Monday. And I ain't going to be there Tuesday unless I get a rental car because all the flights be behind. Then you got to jump on another flight and pay them extra money because all the flights booked up. And you know how they do that, too. Because that's the biggest scam, too, to push you on to paying an extra price for a ticket that where you're usually paying $200, and now you're paying $600 or $700.
Because they can do it.
Yep. And the government right behind them. They let them get away with it.
Terrible. Terrible, terrible. Well, that definitely concludes our show. We definitely going to get ready to roll up out of here and let y'all get to lay back and relax. And definitely want you guys be safe out there. We'll definitely see you guys next week. And shoot, that's all I got, Max. Was great. Anything you got to say to him?
Man, I want to tell everybody, be blessed, be happy, don't take all this stuff stressful. And if you can, man, get your survival stuff together. Because you'll never know how the way things is going around the United States and around this world. Everything is up to people trying to, fight and kill each other over property and people. You can think about Taiwan, think about the Russia, Ukraine, and you think about the Israel and all that. You just gotta let some of that shit go. That's and it. Just focus on how you can be able to survive through this crazy, crazy, crazy world.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. Definitely appreciate y'all for rocking with us, and we'll see you guys next week.
Yes, indeed. Peace. Man. That Josh asked now. Let me tell you about his story. Are we still on?
Yeah, I think so. Before we get to chop it up.